Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So it has been a minute since I last actually sat down and filmed a video, and Valentine's Day is coming up, so I know I wanted to film some sort of makeup tutorial or some sort of get ready with me kind of situation. So that is what I did. It is a Valentine's Day kind of smoky yet soft Valentine's Day makeup look. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I created this look right here, then just go ahead and keep on watching. Alright, let's get started with some chapstick. And then I'm going to move right on into moisturizer. I use this Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Lotion, and I've been loving it. And I go right into primer. I still use the Maybelline Master Prime Primer because it is perfect for calming my redness in my skin, as well as this Maybelline Cover Stick Concealer Stick that I just kind of do a spot treatment with, and I gently rub it in. It almost looks like I'm being a little rough with my skin, but I'm not, don't worry. I'm being gentle. And now I'm going in with another Maybelline Cover Stick Concealer, but this one is in the shade Ivory. It's an actual concealer, and I use this to kind of spot treatment underneath my foundation, and I find that it does like a double coverage kind of situation, so I like to do that. And now I'm going into this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation. It's a 24-hour wear, and it actually does last really long, and it's a medium coverage, I think, which is perfect for me because I do that concealer treatment before and after foundation. But I love this foundation. I need just a little bit. Like, did you see that little bit that I put on my face, forehead, and on both cheeks? And it covers the entire face. It's amazing. And now I'm going into concealer to cover my under eyes. I just like that really bright look, so I apply the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer underneath my eyes, on my cupid's bow, chin, nose, and forehead, pretty much the center points of my face. And I go back into the Maybelline Cover Stick Concealer and do another spot treatment like I told y'all. And I blend everything out. And once that is all blended out, I then go right into brows. And I have been loving brow pencils for the last couple months. And I have just been loving a natural brow kind of look instead of the more heavy, full, thick-ass brow that I used to do. So yeah, I've been loving brow pencils, and this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz Crayon in the shade Ebony, and it is my perfect eyebrow color. I've never used a brow pencil that is so similar to my brow color, so shout out to Anastasia Beverly Hills for that. But I love how precise the crayon is, that it just fills in so nicely and clean, and I can just use the spoolie just to brush out my brow and get that color spread all throughout, and it's perfect. And then I go back in and I use the Maybelline Cover Stick Concealer to also conceal around my brows. It just makes my brows look so clean and crisp, and I love it. Love this little trick. If you don't conceal around your brows, you should, because it changes the game. So now I'm going to go in with my beauty blender and blend out all of the concealer around my brows, as well as everything on my face, because I want all of the creases blended out, because I'm going to go into powder now. I love this CoverGirl Clean Professional translucent loose powder, and I take a fluffy brush and I just blend that all over, get everything set kind of quickly first. And then I like to go into the poof that actually comes with the powder, and I use that to really set everything in, like my under eyes, my forehead, like my really, really oily areas. And then I like to go into the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Pressed Powder, and I do like a double powder situation because I get really oily sometimes and I never know. And because it's a Valentine's Day look, we want our skin to look nice and matte, and then we'll add a little bit of highlight. So now I'm going to go into eyeshadow, and I'm taking this Wet n Wild Color Icon Au Naturel eyeshadow palette. Shout out to my dog. But I'm taking the matte nude shade in this eyeshadow palette and using that to set my eyelids before we go into any colored eyeshadow. And now I'm going to move on to bronzer, and I'm using this Milani Suntan bronzer, and I love this bronzer because it is such a perfect shade for my skin tone. I don't use it every day because it is a little bit of a heavier bronzer, so I use it for my heavier makeup looks like today's. And I'm also using it as a contour as well, so just applying it where I want everything shadowed, like my cheekbones, of course, my chin, under my chin, my jawline, hairline, all those, and my nose as well. I have to contour my nose. I've mastered the nose contour for my nose, and I love it. So once I have everything kind of covered, I then go in and kind of double up on it, and I feel cute. And now I'm also using it as my crease shade on my eyelids because I can, and it blends really nicely. So it's a great transition shade. I have had to take multiple voice breaks because my voice starts to crack after talking so much in a voiceover. So that's fun. But I am contouring my nose right now with a little precise brush that I also use to shadow my lower lash line like I'm doing right now. And what I did underneath my lip there was a little shadow trick to make your lips look a little bit more pouty. It's really cute. And now I'm just going back in with my powder and just kind of cleaning up my contour a little bit, as well as underneath my eyes, because sometimes when you're applying bronzer and contour shades, it can get a little dirty and messy, and you really just want to make sure you're keeping it clean. And now I'm going in with a clean blending brush and just blending out that eyeshadow, making sure it's nice and smooth. And then I also take it to blend out all of the little precise contours that I made, like on my nose and my lip, and just making sure everything is blended out first. I love blending little things out like this with a little brush because it makes it a little bit of a cleaner contour. You don't want to contour your nose and then blend it all away with a big brush right away. Do you get what I mean? But now I'm taking a bigger brush and blending everything out. And then we go back into the eyes, and I'm also taking another bronzer to kind of deepen the outer third first. So I like to kind of go in steps when going with a smoky eye. You want to start with a lighter shade and slowly transition into the darker shades, like this one right here. This is a very dark brown, and I didn't want to dive right into it, so it's nice to transition first to make sure you get a nice clean blend for a nice smooth smoky eye. And so this one I'm really just focusing it on the outer corner and kind of dragging it in just a little bit, and I'm taking another clean brush and just making sure that's super blended with the other shadows. And I'm just taking a different brush now, a way more precise brush, to kind of define the lower lash line even more. And then I'm going back into the brush that I used previously for the lower lash line and smoking it out even more. Now I'm going into a pink shimmery shade, and I'm using this in the inner third of my eye. And this is going to kind of tie in the inner corner highlight. But I really liked this shade, so I wanted to make sure and tie that in with the look as well. And now I'm going into the highlight, and I'm using this Estate highlight in Do Me Pearl. And it's such a pastel pink highlight. I don't know, it's just so pretty to me, and I thought it was perfect for a Valentine's look. So I'm applying that on my inner corner and my brow bone as well. And I like to use a super skinny brush for that, and I make sure that's blended super well with the eyeshadow. And now I'm going into blush. This is the Cayete blush in the shade Date Night, and I thought that was perfect because it's a Valentine's Day look. Duh. I don't even know how many times I've said that, I'm sorry. But this is a beautiful pink peach shimmery blush, and I apply that on my cheeks, of course, and a little bit on the tip of my nose, and I like to apply it on my chin as well. I'm not really sure why, but I make sure that's all blended out, and then I go back into the blush. Just kidding. I go back into the highlight and then apply that on my cheekbones as well, and I just love the way it looks. It's so pretty. And then I go back into the same brush that I used for the inner corner highlight, and I like to use that for my nose and my Cupid's bow. And then I take a fluffy brush and just blend everything together. And then I go into eyeliner. This is the Revlon Color Stay eyeliner crayon, and I like to use this for my tight line and my waterline. And then I go into mascara, and I love the Maybelline The Colossal Mascara in classic black, of course. I just love this mascara so much. It makes my lashes so full and just fans them out so beautifully, and I love it so much. I can't even deal. So now we're moving on to lips, and I am going into this Fenty Beauty matte lipstick that my girl Malia got for me for Christmas. So I first like to apply the lipstick on my lips first and try and get everything covered as best as I can. And I do like to overline my lips, so I like to take a little lip brush and I just, overline my lips. And this is when I noticed that my dog was so comfortable in my pillows, and it was so stinking cute. I love her. And then I go in with a second coat of lipstick. Just make sure it's super opaque. And then I always love to put a lighter shade on the center of my lips, and I am using the Bare Minerals Gen Nude Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Hemp, and it was just perfect. It gave my lips a whole new look. And this is the completed makeup look. And now we're going to move right into hair. I'm going to try and explain it as best as I can, so try to follow along. It's pretty simple to me, but a lot of people don't know how to curl their hair like this, so I'm going to try and teach you, okay? So I'm taking this Hot Tools 1 1/4 curling iron, and we're going to start at the base of the hair. You want to curl it, hold it, untwist it, and just slide it out. Just slide it out. And it's pretty easy to me, but like I said, a lot of people can't do it, so just practice, and you will figure it out. I don't know if you can just watch me and try and do it. I pretty much split my hair in half. One side of my hair is curled all one direction, and then the other side of the hair is curled all one direction. That makes it easier for me. Hopefully that makes it easier for you. But yeah, I'm just going to finish curling my hair, and so what you want to do is let it sit for like just a minute or so. Let it cool for a second and just kind of run your fingers through it, and that is all. Alright guys, this is the completed look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you would like to see more makeup tutorials, then please let me know, because I haven't filmed a makeup tutorial in so long because nobody does makeup tutorials anymore. But if you guys would like to see more, then please let me know, as well as hair tutorials, because I am loving my hair lately. I'm growing it out. I'm just so excited to get into filming again. I don't know, I think it was just like with the holidays and everything, I was just not feeling making videos or anything, but it is a new year and I really want to make more videos for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet already, and don't forget to turn on post notifications. Leave a comment down below telling me what kind of video you would like to see next, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!